Howdy everybody, welcome back to the stream. It's the Katie Cat Good Game stream. I'm Katie Cat, you know who I am, you know what I do. That wonderful piece is brought to you by good friends of mine, Sherry CD-ROM, the two girls who were make up that little jam there. I'm horrible at speaking, but they know who they are, and I love them so much. I know I'm whispering, and I'm not even in the mic. Hi. Today, we've got some couple series between 2019 and 2022 here. I'm going to get the camera going on the cards. Got Cosmic Eclipse, Unbroken Bonds, Sword and Shield, Champion's Path, Celebrations, and a little bit of Lost Origin. This I have a lot of already, but we'll find out more about that. How y'all doing? How's Bond doing? How you doing, fam? I'm gonna play some casual background music that I know won't get VOD muted. Hopefully. Not that I think what I just played is going to get VOD muted. It could, I just don't know. I don't know what they have. I'm trying to support them. They know I'm doing that kind of. I give it as much credit as I could possibly do. And that'll go in the description of this video and all that. Exactly. I'm doing all sorts of shenanigans. So let's just put this in the order of which I'm going to do it. Turn this down a touch because I think it's getting picked up by the mic. Cosmic Eclipse. This came out, I guess this was Sun and Moon. This is basically the end of Sun and Moon era. Nothing with regulation marker here. I don't have a whole lot of it to begin with. So we're just going to get this out of the way. That's that. We've kind of expanded a little bit. I know it's going to get a little hard to read some of these unless I really hold them up. So I will try to remember to do that. But I gave myself a little more space here because I was getting crowded in the last couple episodes. It was a little difficult to make the room on my table with the amount I was limiting myself to. There's really not a lot in what I have here, only a couple packs. Actually, it really looks like only one pack. So, there's not a whole lot to that. That's just where we're starting today. This all basically fell in order. Simple enough. Nothing too complicated. Just burn this one right out of the way. I love shenanigans, Bond, don't we all? My whole life is one big shenanigan anyway. Alright. Interesting logo. Something like that, you know? I'm just gonna stick this right back in here for now. Boom. We're gonna do Unbroken Bonds next. Another short amount for me. But these are rapid fire ones. Getting close to getting to an unsorted box. Crocodile. Sorry. Faced Litten. Ooh. It's a decent Mewtwo, but it got folded up somewhere along the way. Pretty harsh fold in that. Yeah. That's sad. I'm only making it worse. Dropping stuff. Search your deck for 2 Haunters when that's knocked out. That's pretty fun. Oh, there's a Haunter. Reverse Hollow Drowsy. I like the reverse hollows from this era. They had a really nice shine to them. And a very, like, cool look. Everything else here is basically in order. Boom. I don't really have a lot from that series. So, you know, that's up for the trading block, really. That's Unbroken Bonds. Kind of mid-tier stuff. Let me just literally do a weird thing. I don't know why I did that. That kind of looks like that. And a second one. Kind of like that. I'm gonna just stick that in there. Boom. That's Unbroken Bonds. Champion's Path. This looks like it's kind of in the middle of a, I guess this is more towards the very, very end of Sun and Moon. I'm not exactly sure. It kind of looks like Sun and Moon. End of Sun and Moon, start of Sword and Shield. I think it's a Sword and Shield. I don't really have any further info in front of me, I'm sorry. I should know that, but you know how that is. I have a few more of these, then I guess that's pretty cool. This is all deregulation too, so a lot of this is coming back in. Classic Pokeball. I think that's already still in rotation, but that art is one I haven't seen in a while. Galarian Zigzagoon is crazy. I love this. Yo, this goes so good. There's more Trubbish. She's just like me for real. Shot goes hard. If poison does 50 more damage. That's pretty good. For a regular Trubbish, that's crazy good. Draw until you have 6. That's awesome. Boom, that's in order. That's already in order. Water, boom. Fighting types. Boom. Dark type. Oh, based party? I don't go to no parties. Oh, that was just like a voice call. That's cool. Nothing too extra, just Jackbox and chill. I love her so much. These are all deregulations too, so all this is coming back in. Reverse hollow. That's pretty cool. That's a promo, but still pretty cool. She's not legal, but we love her anyway. Well, she will be, you know. Base Ponyta? That's pretty cool. This doesn't belong in here. This is Trick or Trade. I have Trick or Trade. King? King doesn't love me enough to show up when, like, I'm starting. Only when I'm about ending. This is a really late Sword and Shield promo. Incredibly late. I'm alright, I'm here. I'm a little sleepy. But I made it. Incredibly late Sword and Shield promo. 2023. With Rapid Strike. So, like, this kind of, like, belongs in another series, but because it's a Sword and Shield promo, I don't really know what else to do with it. Other than, oh, I gotta set the promos out to the side because they're not really in this. They're just promos after all. And I have a lot of them. Based Snorlax? That's a good holo too. Very nice. You know what I have going on today? I have like a restless leg syndrome while I'm sitting here and my legs actually hurt. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wrong series. We'll deal with that later. More promo. Air Balloon coming back into rotation. Yo. Ew. This card is weird. And this light is flickering something crazy. I think it's just been played a lot without a sleeve. It's a little gross. and the edges are rolled. It doesn't have the same kind of finish. Oh, I have space. More zigzagoons. Why is this? Oh, I guess it's a reverse hollow. I'm sorry. Moving on. Those are all metal types. More items. Metal. Professor's Research. Marnie. It's a nice reverse hollow. I like this Snorlax. Yeah, I do too. I really like those because it kind of looks like when you take a picture with an old flash camera and you see like the dust particles, you know, the little orbs. It gives me like that kind of vibe, like a film camera. Based Ryzen. Yo, that's poggers. I like that. I like that for you. One of the first Christmas gifts I ever like really remember was a Polaroid camera. Like one of the ones that spits out the picture out the front, you know? I still have a couple of those pictures up on my wall. Those belong in a different collection, so we're just going to stick them off to the side for now. We'll get back to that another time. I totally didn't just drip on myself. I know I didn't, because I'm so graceful. I know. I know I didn't just drip that on myself. I dripped it on the floor or something. Moving forward. We want our grass types first, because this is a longer collection. Except it's not really so bad, because everything is pretty obvious. Boom. That's our grass types accounted for. That's where we're going to start. Then it's typically fires. It's funny, it's two different types of Cinderace, and I didn't even really realize what they were. After fire, water. Usually, at least. Yep. Then it's gonna be electrics. This belongs in that other collection. That's not a dragon type from this. Boom, that's in order. Psychic. Oh, we got Galarian Ponyta. Got our fighting types. This might take us a second. This wire is hanging in a weird place. My stream setup is getting messier and messier as time goes on. I need to do like a refresh. I just keep like adding to it and then things get worse. After fighting types, metal. That's from Vivid Voltage. That's mixed. Oops. So it's actually dark types. That's what I thought. Boom. Now our metal types. Boom. Normal types. There's like some of these feel weird. And I think it might have just been that particular era. I'm not really sure. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Is the music too low? It might be too low. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bon. I wasn't looking at my mixer. In the studio, so to speak, I can't really hear it either. You can hear it now, though, right? I can't necessarily hear it in the studio because mic and everything. Yeah, there's a lot of these. I have a lot of supporters here. I don't even know how to pronounce that. 165. 161, of course. I gotta make another row. Alright. Fine. I will do that. Alright, Ryzen, hit me up in like an hour, alright? We'll play then. I'm just gonna do this little bit of what I got here today. I'm gonna try to not let this segment run too long. I find that people like to watch about an hour. I think people get intimidated by a video that lasts like 3 hours long. That was actually pretty good. Card fight Vanguard. I have no idea what that is. But I'm poor, so I'll try anything. Desperation does bad things to a girl. Celebrations. Celebrate this. This. Celebrate this. Celebrations. Where they celebrated the 25th anniversary of this. Best card game? You're looking at the best card game ever. What are you talking about? Are you teaching me gambling? This is like one of my favorite cards in the entire game. I love him so much. This is in the wrong box. No, wait, no, it's not. What's annoying is that I have to look up the order of this series, starting now. Because these are marked properly, but this stuff isn't. Well, I guess that's valid. It is. It's valid. I might have a pretty good set here for celebrations, actually. A lot of these are in sleeves for whatever reason. I'm just gonna leave them. Some of these are a little warpy. Once I get them in the box, they'll straighten out. Weird to have a collection with no grass types in it. So what do we start with? Warners? Okay. Celebrations is pretty cool collection overall, though. Let's see that. Oh, I guess fire type was first. It's cool, but it's not a very large collection. I don't know these things. They're Gigantamax Charizard. I didn't even really look at the sleeves. After 5. Electric type. Then it looks like Psychics. Not a very complete collection. But some decent stuff, nonetheless. Oh, you know what? Fighting types actually belonged in there. Groudon is 17. Yeah, belonged after Psychic, like every other. Duh. Right? Oops, all Lugia. I think I'll probably get this Professor's Research into my deck regardless. The original 151 from base, jungle, and fossil. Good luck. What, from ripping or just from buying singles? Because if you want to rip that in 2024, you might as well take out a mortgage on your house and your life. 2/3. Okay, well, from your, like, originals, I guess. That, like, ugh. Still, think about, like, the cost of ripping that today. That would be fucked. Celebrations. I can totally do this. And so, boom. More or less. Alright, we're gonna go put all this in the box. We're gonna bring the box over here. And then we're gonna do Lost Origin, which is a long one. And actually, we're gonna have to rearrange a box to make it fit. I hate when it doesn't fit, you know? Let's go get that box. The box. I think everything we just did should fit this row. So, we have a Vivid Voltage. I remember I just saw a couple cards that actually belong there. This is Galarian Meow. She belongs in here. Right there. Now, this is in here. I kind of want to go a little bit chronologically. So we'll start with Celebrations. And then it'll be Sword and Shield. Champion's Path. This tiny little Unbroken Bonds. Then Cosmic Eclipse. That actually has us with some room in here still, which is almost surprising. I gotta let this one fill up. But like always, those shorty collections, I kind of end up filling them into where they need to fit. Usually wherever I end up having some extra space, which seems to end up sometimes and then not later. Lost Origin. I have to go grab that box. And I need something shorter to hold my spacing here. So I think it's going to be this. We have to take a look at the Lost Origin box. Oh, we've crunched up. 5 Chobanis. Freeing them up. We're gonna get there, you know, we're gonna get all of this cleaned up. We're gonna get our shit together. We've already come so far. We've done a lot, honestly. I lost the tag I had for Silver Tempest. Like, that is a series I did recently, right? That's Vivid Voltage. Did I cut Silver Tempest too short, maybe? I don't know. I know where it is. It's just that it's very weird. So I'm gonna go grab Lost Origin. the box. So we have to get Lost Origin out of here a little delicately. The box is not a short-term solution, it's more of a long-term solution. Like a, hey, put them in here if you don't intend to touch them in a long time. So we just take it out for a little bit. We'll put that in there. So that keeps our place. Just get it out of the way. I don't know what matter of physics that was. So, let's see where we are. This is our existing Lost Origin. Split it up into typing. This is that one, so we're just going to get her out of the way over here. We're going to start sorting out what we have here. We're going to get this into types first. So this is 2022 Lost Origin. You would not believe how many of these I ripped to get what I wanted to get out of this series. It took a while. It took a while. I got a lot of good stuff. Slugma. Yeah, focus on driving, it's okay. You don't have to pay that much attention to me. Every time I read this wrong. I read this one wrong every time. I've been known to have reading problems, and Blip Bug doesn't read that way. Sweet Roserade. Lost Origin is one of my favorite expansions, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry, is that why you wanted me to put music on? You wanted good driving music? Honestly, I don't blame you. That's fair as hell. That's what this stream really is. It's just kind of like jam, chill. What's up, Kalian? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I'm going through my favorite expansion of Pokemon while jamming out some of the greatest music ever created. It's literally just Scarlet Violet music. Go right ahead. My regular viewers will know that I love answering questions. Based Mirage Gate. So much good stuff in this expansion, I swear. Lost Origin really is Kino. Game Freak really broke the mold when they put this one out. You know, the Giratina, Colress Experiment, Comfy, the Lost Zone. They need to bring back Lost Zone mechanics so bad. A unique idea, huh? Would it be to, never mind. Really? Very nice, beautiful. I love that. Basque Legion. Next Dark, right? Hisui Arcanine. Here's that Cramorant, based Cramorant. Not really, I have my own artist, but thank you. I'm poor. I have no money. Bleeding a stone. Based Politoed? Based Volo? Looking very, I'd break him in half, I swear. Kucha. There's more. Polyswag. Wrath. Chandelure, Hollow, Tarkroll. Machamp is based. Stone types. Stone. Bone type. Panic Mask. This, when this gets played against me, I cry a little bit. Because, like, if they deal damage to you and they get you, like, when it's one of those that, like, reduce them to 10 HP or whatever, and they throw this on, you can't do fucking anything. Spirit Team going off. Whirl. Gift energy goes crazy. Draw cards until you have 7 if this gets knocked out. Silcoon, Growlithe. Box of Disaster. That's me. Put 8 damage counters on something that gets knocked out. Or against your opponent if they knock you out. You know what I mean. I can't read, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna take a BRB with this ad break. That piece was called Water Wings. That's song 2 off the Sherry CD-ROM LP demo disc. Y'all gotta go check that shit out. I'm telling you right now. Alright? That's good music. And that comes from a place, you know, in here. That's not your typical everyday bull crap, okay? I just want you to know that. And further on that point, those 2 girls are crazy and they're so fun. And they also brought me this, or sent me this. I got this off their Bandcamp. There may not be many of these left. Look, I've even got a piece of her hair stuck in the label. Look at this. Check that out. That's exactly what it looks like. That is a Game Boy Advance cartridge with an album pressed on it. This is fantastic. It's like Game Boy Video, alright, with all the beautiful visual quality that you can get out of a Game Boy Video. And honestly, compared to some of the video I've seen in the world, that's pretty high quality Game Boy Video. I will be showing this at some point in a little more detail. You'd be amazed at the kind of video and audio quality that they can get on a Game Boy cartridge. You'd think, you know, pretty high compression, but they still sound pretty good. Like, you would think, but no, this sounds good for a Game Boy cartridge. And maybe not today, but on a stream soon, I'm going to kind of show this off a little better. But this is fun. I would like to see this done more. I have never seen anybody press an album to a Game Boy cartridge before. That's just beautiful. Really beautiful. It makes me happy in ways that I didn't think were possible anymore. Wildly talented. Both of them. All of them. I don't know how many people are involved in that crew, actually. But Claire and Sherry are very, very nice. Very good people. Sorry. Here's your music. They're on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, I think, even. They're on YouTube. They're on Instagram threads. They're all over the net. As far as I understand it, Sherry is literally a digital construct. She's not even real. She lives on the computer, so she's out there. And she'll find you. And if you don't listen to her album and, order yourself a copy off Bandcamp, she will find you. And she will break your kneecaps. With love. And a crowbar. With love and a crowbar. That was all our incoming Lost Origin. Okay. So that was existing Lost Origin. There's a lot coming in here. Alright. A lot of grass types. Sorted out from what we've got already. Okay, that's doable. Wow, there's a lot of these. Parasect is one of my favorite mons too. I just kind of like the concept of the fact that, like, the mushroom is the Pokemon. And it takes over the host body, crab and shit like that. I just love that in, like, nature. That's one of the most fascinating things, I think. Like, it's messed up in a way, but, like, parasites are very interesting. And, like, I don't mean to make anybody feel weird by saying that. It's just, I think parasites are kind of interesting. Like, especially in that kind of context. Like, there's that... Because it's based off of a real parasite that, like, ants have, where it kind of takes over their nervous system and it'll walk around as them, you know, like, in their body and, like, become the ant. And that's super weird. But there's all sorts of parasitic, like, fungus like that in nature. There's one that gets spiders a lot, especially in like crawl spaces, where it kind of looks like mold. It grows on spiders mainly, and they like calcify almost. And so if you go into like your crawl space or your basement, and you happen to see spiders that are like calcified white, that's that like natural spider fungus, and it's actually like not even bad. Like that's a natural part of life. That fungus is like necessary because something comes along and eats that, and then something eats that, and it's all part of the food chain. Like if that fungus didn't exist, you would have too many spiders, and the rest of the food chain would suffer. And it's just interesting how nature balances like that. Even with something so crazy like fungus. And how that's like a necessary part of life. Yeah, it kind of makes you think about how, well, you know, makes you think about some things. Relative context. Are there any fire cards? I stacked this so dumb. It almost felt like it was sealed. It's just interesting to see how, like, when they designed this stuff, they really did think about nature and, like, observe just how everything kind of connects. Parasect is just a really interesting version of that. Ducklet. Polyswag. Yeah. $51, that's crazy high up in the numbers. You see why I needed the extra desk space now, right? Oh, damn, Kendra. Sometimes you just gotta get it in there. I didn't even realize how many of these Cramorants I had. I gotta work that into my deck somewhere. A lot of water types in this collection. It's a good thing all this Lost Origin is actually going to still be valid for another rotation, because it's E's that are going out, so most of this is still F-type. So Lost Zone strategy is still valid for the time being, which is still pretty cool. I like the Lost Zone strategy. I kind of wish they would have released at least one more expansion that expanded on that, but they never really did. It's like all the Lost Zone stuff is limited to one expansion, and that's just so sad. Electric types. This is in order already. This is existing. That's what I had. I like this Pikachu. This is a super cute one. I love her. She's the best. Electric, Electrike, Electros, Electric. Wow, really, really creative naming. Tynamo, Pikachu. Tynamo, no weakness. Then it's psychic types. Right? Yeah. Oh. I hit my head there. Clefairy, Clefable, Ghastly, Haunter, Mime, Jinx, Molly. Shuppet, Bandit, Zora, Inky, Dinky, Pinky, and Dot. I know it's Clyde. Don't you dare comment. Don't you dare comment that I missed Clyde. I know it's Clyde. I just started thinking about the Warner Brothers about halfway through that statement. Yeah, the Warner sister. Animaniacs. I'm so bad with my brain. You want to look all that? Oh, Bill Clinton pays his tax. It's reaching that point of the stream where my brain's starting to turn off. Let's get through this before we get into danger. Complete brain. Lost Origin really is a favorite expansion though. So happy to get this in order so I can start reevaluating my Giratina deck, because I got a lot of changes I want to make to it, especially to make it regulation legal, and that's going to open up a few things, and I just really want to be prepared for it. Banette might be good, you know, to pull a Colress out of discard or something like that. few different opportunities with this kind of stuff. They really did psychic types well in Lost Origin. I was so happy. I was like, yes, yes. Fighting types. Wow, a lot of fighting types in this expansion. Wow. That's a lot. And I've got a lot. Alrighty, we're moving stuff because we got Arcanine. Ankle, Barb Ankle. Oh, goodness. Quigar, Phalanx. Medicham. Phalanx, Growlithe, Camp, Sudowoodo, Manatite, Carbink, Rhydon, wow. Running out of space up there, for sure. Gotta make room for all those ones that aren't fighting types that evolve into them later on. Oh, this is Fusion Strike. This doesn't even belong in here. Superior. There's another Machop. Alright, so we can get this in order. And then it's Poliwrath, and then Machop. To Machamp. To Rhyhorn, I guess. Rhydon, Rhyperior. Sudowoodo. Ligar. Gliscor. Makuhita and Hariyama. Meditite and Medicham. Relicanth, Gastrodon, Mindfu, Mindshell, Landorus, Binacle, Barbankle, Carbink. God, some weird names in here. Rockruff, Phalanx, Stonejourner. My goodness. A lot of fighting types in this expansion. Next is going to be our dark types. Looks like kind of short from what I got here. Spinarak. Oh, there's some space in this for sure. There's still space in it, but wow, it's really getting to be a lot of these. There's one metal type I've got, and it looks like I've got a couple. Let's see. What's going on? Monkey. That's all the metal type I have. Well, extremely short metal type. Gumi, Sliggoo, Goodra. It's just goo. It's all goo. I just noticed something horrible. Half of my Lost Origin here has more in it. I just like cut it and realized there's like another one that I put in here like next to it. This looks like it's in order though, so it'll just be like an interlace after this. I guess it'll work for a double check. What a mess. You're kidding. My life is a mess. Lickitung, Licky, Porygon, Porygon 2, Porygon Z, Apom, Bufansku, whatever. And these are other. Kamala. Ambipom, Lickitung, Apom, Porygon Z, Buffalance, Porygon Z again, Greedent, Porygon, Apom, Licky. Got some trainers. Alright, and that's that. So now we just gotta, got a little bit of an issue. And it's alright, we're just gonna have to work through it. And the issue is pretty simple. It's that I accidentally put a sorted piece, but I didn't file it. So we're just going to double back and file what's sorted here. And that'll be it for this segment. What do you think afterward? Maybe we'll play some Fortnite. Which I'm sure Ryzen won't be pleased about. I get to Rosalia. Boom. Wow, this is going to be a big one when it's done. Just the rest of the grass types. Boom. Boom. Grass types. Done. Fire type. Potatoes at the end, so that's basically the whole thing there. Easy. Next is her water types. Till we get to Love Disc. Video. And until masculine, which goes a while. Masculine. Till we get to Ducklet. And that's the end of our water types. It's quite a stack. Pikachu to Electric. Electric to Dynamo. Check. Boom. Whoa. The fairy. The fable. Ghastly. Jinx. Wow, I had a lot of psychic types. Filing this all in is taking a minute. It's alright, we're almost there. Woof. Trying to think of like better ways to do this. It really isn't. I screwed up. I don't have my nails anymore. I think I can realistically file that in without going too far. That's like only bronze ore. Oops, only Gumi. Okay. Getting there. We're definitely getting there. Kind of slows down towards the end. that's the end of our Lost Origin. Put it all together. And it's huge. It's a lot of cards. It's definitely a lot. So, we're gonna go grab the box one more time. We're gonna get what we can get into it. Let's see. Yeah. So being realistic, I could probably scoot what's here up. I got a space here that is probably appropriate for what's here. It's a very tight fit, but it'll fit. That's pretty much maximum capacity. Wow. That is so tight. I don't know if I should have it all in there like that. I'm going to take Paldean Fates and Champions out. That leaves enough space here for this to not be totally choked. And we'll put Paldean Fates over here. Eventually, maybe Paldean Fates will have a bigger spot, but that's where it is now. Okay, we can live with that. Trick or Trade. I have a couple from Trick or Trade. It's just Synesty. Let me see if I needed that in here. I got a few different things that need to fit into this box, so sorry. You're gonna have to take a minute. I've got a whole bunch of these Trick or Trade. These are actually from a couple different years, 2022 and 23. But that'll work. That's Trick or Trade. This is going to be Lost Origin. I needed more space than that, even. No. What if I put Crown Zenith here? And I can fit Paldean Fates. This box is going to be jam-packed tight. I can fit Paldean Fates and oops, Guardians here. Soldier Bowl comes here. Take Shining Fates out for a moment. Anything that could fit there that I could free up for Shining Fates. Goodness, everything else is pretty much packed. That is our most open. So maybe if we put 151 here. This is gonna be a tight one. Too tight. It's too tight. Ah! This is the real fun of collecting and organizing. I'm trying to make it work, and I don't think it really will. That's perfect. That's not going to get any more cards in it. Maybe fit a small expansion over there. How about Unified Minds? I'll stick Guardians Rising in that free space back there. That'll cap out this. Paldean Fates can ride next to Shining Fates. And that's capped. And I don't think 151 in Mew is going to fit there. Damn! I don't think it's going to fit. I don't think so. Oh, it's going to be a tight fit, but it might. Wow. I can't believe I optimized this. So that no collections are broken. They're all in order in this box. And all taking up exactly as much space as they need to. Maxed out to their edge. It is ridiculous. Shining Fates, Paldean Fates, Darkness Ablaze, Lost Origin. Look at that Lost Origin. I mean, that's so many. And with like still enough space that you can get in here. Like they're not super tight. This one's a little tight. But I left some room in all these. This is actually optimized. There's a couple of little things, like Fusion Strike, I need to get this Steelix in. There we go. Steelix in. Now, Sword and Shield did make it into this box, right? Did it? I think Sword and Shield ended up in the other box. So as far as Sword and Shield promos, we'll go stick that in the other box. We got a couple loose ones. This an energy. This belongs in. Not this box. No, Shining Fates. This is Shining Fates. So we've got a Rusted Shield and a Rotom. Rotom's 34. There we go. And a Rusted Shield, which will be towards the end. There it is. Also from Shining Fates, we got another Morpeko. Shinx. Got a Grookey in here. That's right here. Got another Choodle. That goes here. And that finishes up this box for the time being until we have to expand upon it. So we're going to stick this back. We're going to go grab the other box so we can put Sword and Shield promos in it. This has Paldea Evolved, Evolving Skies, Vivid Voltage. It says Sword and Shield right here. So we're going to make just another card real quick. So we can put Sword and Shield promo. Which these are basically just called Black Star promos. Yeah. Wow, these are in like an order. Okay. Yeah. There's a live in there. One energy card we're gonna file away. And that's gonna do it for today's episode of Pokemon card sorting. You know, we've got some good progress there. And we're really cleaning up the table, I tell you what. Stuff is getting put away back there. We're getting a whole lot closer to being done. Or at least done with the sorting part. We're gonna figure BRB. And we're gonna decide if we're gonna play Final Fantasy or we're gonna play Fortnite. It's going to be one of the two. But this has been good. There's good progress we made here today. And so, if you like this, make sure you like, subscribe, you know, hit the bell, and do all that fun stuff. And make sure you check out Sherry's CD-ROM on Bandcamp. Once again, those girls are fire, alright? Make sure you go check them out. Forget about me, alright? They're way more important, and they're prettier. We're going to be right back for something else.